Knock. Hey, Terry. I'm Misty. I'm your nurse today. I'm going to be assisting you with your meal in bed today. So I'm just cleaning my hands here. I'm going to raise the head of your bed up a little bit. So we want you sitting at least a 45-degree angle, sitting all the way up, so you won't have any issues swallowing. I'm going to place this call bell here so we'll be able to reach it quite easy. I've got all our supplies here. Looks like we have some pudding, some soda, our spoon and napkins. We have 3 washcloths, one with soap and water and one to dry. And I also have this towel that I can drape across your chest just in case. You never know. Sometimes I'm a little bit messy. So before we get started, I'm going to wash your hands with soap and water. I'm going to make sure I get all of the fingers individually, the palm of the hand. I'm going to put this in the laundry. Now we have one where we're going to rinse palm of the hand, each of the fingers individually. That goes into the laundry, and now we're going to dry. And that goes into the laundry. Because I washed your hands, Terry, I'm going to go ahead and clean my hands again as well. All right, so I've got your diet card here, Terry. It looks like you are on a dysphagia diet, and it's modified so you can have the pudding here. And it looks like you are on thin liquids. So it looks like this little snack is going to be just fine for you. I've got my I&O form here so I can record your ins and outs. And it looks like we're ready to go. So I'm just going to pull up my chair here so I'm sitting at your side. I'm going to lower the bed just a little bit so I can reach you a little bit better. Then I'm going to open your pudding and I'm going to offer you bites at a nice steady pace, giving my patient plenty of time so he can eat. Here's another bite, Terry. This is vanilla pudding. It looks pretty good, actually. It's the Hunt's vanilla pudding, so it's a good brand. Here's a little bit of soda. It's mango flavored. Would you like a little more? So when I'm feeding my client, what I like to do is to make sure I even my bites with my liquids. So if you give a bite, you should probably give a liquid. I would do that at state to make sure that's even. Normally your patients can tell you yes or no, they've had enough of one or the other. But at state, they're not going to do that. So you need to be sure you offer them pretty evenly. And then once your client is done, you can dab the corners of their mouth if needed. Maybe wipe off their hands again if needed. You can remove the towel, place that in the laundry. You're going to record the output. You need to be sure that you record the correct amount. Say my client ate half of it, I would record 50% for the solid. And if my client drank half of the soda or whatever fluid that they gave, I would record half of whatever that fluid volume was. Standard soda can is about 360 mils. And so I would record 150, 180. So you're going to make sure that you record 50% of your solid and 180 milliliters. And if you know in your headmaster booklet, it does request that you record it in milliliters and a percent for a solid. Make sure you sign your form. And then you're going to clean up your mess in your room. Dispose of everything that needs to be placed in the trash can. You're going to make sure that your client is safe and comfortable. All right, Terry. So I'm going to go ahead and lower the head of your bed. And because I happen to have a pillow nearby, I'm actually going to give my client a pillow before I leave to make sure he is comfortable. If at state he already has a pillow, you don't need to give an extra one. I'm just doing this to make my client comfortable. I'm going to lower the head just a little bit more. Here's your call bell, Terry. If you need anything, you just let me know. I'll be back to check on you in about an hour.